bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby, bitch. Oh yeah, I'm Bobby, bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby, bitch. Oh yeah, I'm Bobby, bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me. Bobby, bitch. Oh yeah, I'm Bobby, bitch. Oh. Bobby, bitch.
Science describes a narcissist as a person who has excessive interest or adoration in themselves. Which is weird because that's my description of my show. I'm Bobby Tamburro. Welcome, and thanks for tuning in to Bobby's World.
Jeez, did you think we were going to get a fucking science lesson here?
Yeah, you
dude?
said adoration instead of admiration.
Yeah, what a fucking idiot.
You could have stopped me before we got this far.
Bobby.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't Howie Mandel claim Bobby's World? He did. But screw Howie Mandel. His name isn't even Bobby. And if his name's not Bobby, why is he obsessed with this little kid in his whole world? That opens up a whole world of questions. Like why a full-grown adult chooses to go by Howie instead of Howard. That'd be as ridiculous as me spelling my name B-O-B-B-I with a heart over it. Good luck getting respect and convincing people that you aren't a pedophile. Besides, Howie has bigger issues to deal with, like the name of his latest show, America's Got Talent. Apparently, America doesn't got a solid grasp of grammar because where I come from, America has talent or America has gotten talent. America has got itself a D in English.
Howie Mandel's not a pedophile, dude.
Yeah, also...
Howie Mandel's a germaphobe, and kids are the #1 cause of germs.
Also, if America's got a D in English, I'm sure Bobby's getting an F in this monologue. You know what I'm
We
saying?
haven't cared about the English since 1776.
Yeah, and even then we didn't even care.
Bobby.
Join us each episode as we take a deep dive into my head, but not like therapy. Therapy is just something that doesn't really make your life better long term, that you pay money for to listen to someone probably less qualified than you. To what? Maybe feel better for an hour or so? Actually, when you put it like that, it's exactly like therapy.
I think I'm going to need therapy after this.
For sure.
Jesus. This is...
Bobby.
Unlike therapy, the perspective of this show is that the world would be a better place if everyone saw it the way I did. However, unlike every white female between the ages of 17 to 35, we here at Bobby's World talk the talk and walk the walk by trying to show you just what it's like inside of Bobby's World.
It's a little misogynistic there, don't you think? With the...
Bobby.
It's Mystic Manny the Uncanny! It's Mystic Manny the Uncanny! Contact me and I'll talk to your granny! Who do we got on the line? We got a caller on the line!
Yeah, my name's Mike from Hershey. You can send messages to dead people, right?
Yeah, of course, I can send messages, I can talk to them, I can do whatever you want. But first, we gotta establish a connection. Okay, let me see. I'll describe what I'm seeing, and you tell me if I'm right. Okay, I'm seeing some hair. I'm seeing a blonde-headed person. Is that correct?
Yeah, she's got blonde hair, yeah.
Okay, blonde hair, blue eyes, I assume, right? Oh, I see them.
Oh,
I see
yeah.
them now. Yup, okay, blue eyes. And I'm seeing a mole on her cheek. Is that correct?
Oh my God, that was her beauty mark.
Now, is this person's name Karen?
It is.
All right, I've got Karen. What would you like to say to Karen?
Fuck you, Karen, you ungrateful bitch. I know you were cheating on me. That wasn't bad enough. You gave me herpes. That shit lasts forever.
Okay,
What am I supposed to tell fucking kids, Karen?
Okay, all right.
Communication?
We'll send the message along. Let's come on. Let's go. It's Mystic Manny the Uncanny. Mystic Manny the Uncanny. Just because they're dead doesn't mean you got to be left on red. And apparently, Mystic Manny needs to have a word with his producers to vet some of these calls, huh? Anyway, caller number 2, who do we got on the line?
Hi, my name's Fred.
Fred. How are you today?
I'm good. Manny, how are you?
I'm great. I'm here to contact someone for you. Let me describe this person for you. You tell me if I got it right. Okay. Let's see. I'm seeing a very tall man. Is that correct?
He was tall, yes.
Very tall man, and I'm seeing a mustache. Is that right?
Yep.
A very,
mustache.
very big mustache, huh? Okay, yes, all right. I'll take your silence as a yes. So, do you have any resentment towards this person?
No, not at all.
All right. And who is the person you'd like to speak to tonight?
Freddie Mercury.
Oh, Freddie Mercury. A big fan of Queen we are, aren't we?
No, I just want to call him a faggot.
Oh, okay, all right. Guys, it's Mystic Manny the Uncanny. Can we, not have people calling in like that? Like,
You're not Jamaican?
no, why would the fuck? No, do you hear my accent? You think a fucking Jamaican would talk like that? Can you guys please, ask these guys some, I don't know, maybe a few questions, hey, are you gonna say faggot?
You said it 3 times now. You want me to cut this out?
Sure, yes, obviously cut this out. Don't have this in the actual read, you dumb shit. It's Mystic Manny the Uncanny. It's Mystic Manny the Uncanny. And what all the girls crave, I'll send your grandma to an early grave. The next caller, who do we got here?
Hello, Manny. It's Jessica. I'm a big fan.
Good. Who do you want me to contact for you?
Somebody from the past who I wish I knew. I really wish I met them.
Okay. Now, before I contact this person, do you have any resentment towards them?
Oh, not at all, Manny. I've heard nothing but amazing things, and it would be an honor and pleasure to, meet them and talk them through you.
Okay. I'm getting something. Who is the person you want to speak to?
Adolf Hitler?
Dude, for real, man? For real, guys? I told you.
Manny?
No, guys, you know what? I'm done with this. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Fuck this shit, dude.
No.
Fuck this. I'm done.
No, Adolf?
I'm done. Bye. It's Mystic Manny the Uncanny.
Oh, no.
Well, they've already heard you guys, but allow me to formally introduce you. Joining me this week and every week as co-host until one of us gets famous or the balls to kill ourselves, it's Manny Santiago and Mike O'Donnell. Guys, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Hello, everyone.
I feel like a lot of the criticisms you gave during my monologue you could have given me in the 3 hours we were hanging out before the show.
No, we wanted to wait to properly embarrass you.
You need to actually hear it.
Yeah.
It feels like, again, I could have actually heard it, just in the booth.
No.
Fair enough. It's sad to say you guys are probably 2 of my oldest and best friends in comedy at this point.
You say that so sincerely, Bobby.
And you just trashed all my hard work, man. What did you expect?
I guess that's true.
Can't wait till you're juggling again. I can run up and just kick you in the balls.
Yeah, I'll still be juggling.
Yeah, you will. He's one of the best. Mike, I don't know what the equivalent for that would be for you, other than
Skills.
Loctiting a muffler.
There you go.
All right. Well, these guys, I know a lot about these guys. The audience doesn't. Let's help get them to know you a little bit better in a segment I like to call Way Too Personal Questions.
Bobby, bitch.
Welcome to Way Too Personal Questions, the segment where I ask my guests, or in this instance, co-hosts, way too personal questions. Are you guys ready to begin?
I'm ready. Do we get to ask you way too personal questions too?
I'll give you each one at the end. That seems fair.
Okay.
It is Bobby's world. People may know you guys from either the Harrisburg Comedy Zone or Comedy Scene. I've often referred to Mike as the backbone and Manny as the heart. Or they might know you from a Boy in His Fridge podcast. Who's the funnier stand-up and who's the better podcaster? We'll go to you first, Manny.
It's me and me.
Yeah. I agree. Next question.
All right. I see that one coming.
Fact.
Yeah. No, I am the better, what was the second thing that you
Human
said?
being. I
Yeah,
would
that
say,
one.
man. You're definitely the better human being. But
Mike's-
stand-up or podcaster?
I feel like I'm a better podcaster than Mike. I'll take that. You can have the comic.
Think that's fair?
You can be the funnier.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, Manny, what makes you say that? Is it your riff ability? Do you bring a lot to the table each week?
I'm just like friendly with everyone. You know what I mean? Like
I've
Mike
always
is.
considered you lovable.
You seen this guy? This is a stone cold. Look at those eyes, dude. That's Fang McFrost right there.
I like having Mike on a podcast because he's just going to talk the whole time.
Yeah.
In a good way. Like, he's going to carry the show. He's got bit on bit on bit. You could bring up any topic and Mike's going to make it funny.
Yeah.
Manny, I like having you on a podcast because whoever the other guest is, they're going to like you better than me. I don't have to worry about that. I know it going in. As far as stand-up goes, I think you're both great.
Wow, Bobby, that was very nice. Bobby, I think you're great too.
Thanks, Manny. You over there, Manny?
What?
Sitting right there. What am I supposed to say?
I
All
can
right.
see you in the screen.
Let's go to personal questions. Mike, you like to drink and drive.
I love it.
How would you hide a body if you committed DUI manslaughter?
Well, that's a little personal, Bobby, don't you think?
That
It's
is
a
the
little
segment.
way too personal.
If I committed a manslaughter,
DUI manslaughter.
I manslaughter.
Let's say it's Saturday night. You've had a Patron cup with Damien at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. You're headed back to Harrisburg. Boom. What was that? Hope it's a deer? Nope. It was an 18-year-old girl.
I throw her over the bridge.
Ooh.
Which bridge?
Any bridge?
Okay. I feel like
I
if
think any bridge will do the job.
Yeah.
Duke Street Bridge in Hummelstown, I feel like they would just find the body the next day.
I don't care if they find it.
Fair enough.
Also, is the other driver drunk in this scenario?
She's just a young girl. She's been.
Oh, she's walking.
Here's the thing.
She on the road.
Well, both of her parents are working 3 jobs, so she can go to school to become a nurse. Help solve this pandemic we've been in.
Take care of herself, dude.
Huh?
She just walks
She's-
off and.
She's never gonna walk again, actually, because of Mike. But Manny,
What?
your turn.
Okay.
You seem to have everything women would want. You're
Aw.
charismatic. You're funny.
Penis?
You're good
That's
looking.
literally all they want.
Skinny. You're tall. What do you feel is holding you back from finding true love?
Wow, Bobby, what the fuck? How
Segment
come
is-
he gets the manslaughter question? I get fucking this sad shit.
Shift it to me, dude.
Mike's comfortable with who he is. He
No,
could commit
you
a
know-
DUI.
Kill women. All right, you got me.
You know what's keeping me back from finding true love is this fucking penis, dude. Right, guys, come on, man.
Elaborate on that.
It's so small that no one wants to get
small
near me. No, I don't know. If I had the answer to that, I wouldn't be fucking so lonely, dude. Is that what you wanted to hear?
No, I don't know,
You gonna
dude.
rip my fucking heart out, dude?
Way too personal questions, Manny. I'm sorry.
Done. I'm fucking actually done. No, I'm just kidding. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because
Let's turn the heat up for Mike a little bit. Mike, do you ever worry about being yet another overweight white comedian
piece of shit.
who, you ready for this? ODs on drugs and dies?
Yeah. Seems like that's my trajectory.
Do you feel all right?
You out here do a podcast and you're fucking out here handing out dabs and fucking weed pills. Like, all right.
And then you're like, why can't you find true love?
We won't be showing my parents this episode. Just kidding. Who do you said you're on that trajectory? Which one?
All of it. I'm already overweight and white.
No, but like of the overweight white comedians who OD'd, like you. Mike O'Donnell.
Overweight. You're an overweight comedian.
Overweight comedian.
That's what I would call
You're a
you.
Belushi, a Farley.
Farley.
Farley, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I'm not funny. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say Ralphie May because I think you are that funny.
Did he OD?
I don't know, think so. He just
I think he's just too fat.
fair enough.
He died
Manny,
being fat.
your question. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ever worried about Mike being another overweight white comedian who ODs on drugs?
I am. I say a prayer for him every night, Bobby.
enough.
I'm like, please.
3 hours for this.
You didn't drive, I drove.
3 hours.
Fair enough. Let's move on.
Are we answering these questions good enough for you, Bobby?
You know, there's not really a right or wrong answer. It's about being honest, and I feel like you both are doing that, especially with the anger I'm seeing in Mike's eyes right now.
That's that fucking stone cold.
You know what? We'll go to Manny now. Manny, what's one thing you would change about yourself?
I don't know. I never really put any thought into anything I would change about myself.
Skin color.
Honestly, that's a good one. I would change my skin color, and I would be Cambodian. No, I'd
We
be
heard
white.
some
I'd
bad
be white.
stats about those Cambodians, didn't we? Or were they the biggest?
No, they were
penis in the
good.
world?
They were
Biggest
yeah, they were the
penis.
biggest
Okay,
penis in the
all
world.
All right. Mike, what's one thing you'd change about yourself?
My weight, Bobby.
Oh, well, now I just feel like a dickhead.
Change my weight.
You know what? Let's be
You know
nice.
what? Actually, to piggyback, I would change my weight too. I wish I was
would
bigger.
swap weights.
Yeah.
I would change my weight as well.
Yeah, I think
we're all in that boat.
we're all insecure about our weights. All right, we established that.
But when the
Episode
audience
1.
is inevitably attacking us, it's going to be for our weight.
Yeah, it's 100%.
It does hurt.
Gonna be like, look at that little piece
You
of
read
meat.
them. We will see it.
Read everything.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep that trend going. Mike, what's one thing you change about Manny? What's one thing you would change about Manny?
No, that wasn't a repeat that question. That was a oh fuck.
One thing I changed about Manny, his glasses, dude.
Not physical. No physical traits. This is personality
His
now.
laugh.
Because it's too contagious.
Too
It's too ideal for
very
warming up an audience. I don't know. Okay.
childlike laugh.
Manny, what's one thing you change about Mike, personality-wise?
I wish that he was just nicer to people. Like, he's just like a mean guy sometimes, you know?
I do
I
get
tell him
that
this all
vibe.
the time.
This dude here.
He is a nice guy, but like I don't know, you just like if you're like walking like up to Mike, like I feel like you didn't know Mike, you wouldn't want to talk to him.
So it's not that he's mean, it's
just
that
very
he presents
intimidating.
himself as intimidating. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely get that vibe too.
If you refer to the 5th grade as my senior year,
Your favorite clean comics.
you might be a
Saying the N-word. It's now that's what I call saying.
And what in the world do you think that is? On the stick.
Now that's what I call saying.
And then I realized, you know what? I guess I've never seen a sleep either. So
I didn't want to waste it, so I just wrote on it.
The largest collection of clean comics saying.
I said, no, man, it's not the weather that's trippy. Perhaps it's the way that we perceive it that is indeed trippy. Then I thought, man, I should have just said.
All now.
I'm just a miserable ruining all the fun on the banter.
Oh my god.
Now that's what I call saying.
Bobby, bitch.
You got a tan?
in Puerto Rico?
You can get a pretty good tan.
Can't tan.
Oh, I can tan.
He's Italian. You got
Got
the
the Italian in me
yeah.
too. There's just a point where it goes from light brown to bright red.
Burn.
Yeah.
yeah. You're Irish.
Ross is on Manny's lawn.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's his
It's
lawn.
really inconvenient.
He has to put on the sheet and take it off.
Get out of here. They're like, you know, you could just evict them.
Pay your rent and you fucking leave.
Or I'll put more of these up.
Water to put this out.
Joke's on him. I love burning crosses.
Checkmate, bitch. Speaking of check, Mike, you like chess, right?
I love chess.
Have you seen what's been going around in the news?
Oh, are you talking about the scandal?
The latest scandal, yeah.
Magnus Carlsen and Hans Niemann?
Absolutely.
Was it really Magnus Carlsen?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not who I was referring to. I was referring about the chess scandal between us, Manny.
Oh, I
You
remember.
reported on that one.
I did report
Oh,
on
our
that
game?
one.
Our game. Manny, let's take a look.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Bobby, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Grandmaster Mike O'Donnell. You just beat another Grandmaster, Robert Tamburro. It was a great game. How are you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Feeling good. Happy I won. I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
A little worn out. But all in all, I feel like a winner.
Yeah. How did you feel going into it? Because I noticed your opening was a little weak.
My opening's been weak all day. It's just stuff didn't work out how I wanted it to in the beginning, but I loosened up towards the end, and I think I really pulled through.
Oh, I will say that. You sure did end very, very strong. How do you think your opponent feels?
Not good, probably. I mean,
you had a rough game played against Mike O'Donnell there. How are you feeling?
How confused, angry, hurt. it's bad enough to get cheated, but to also have to question your own heterosexuality.
I gotta address the controversy. How do you feel about the the things that have been said?
There's no controversy. Okay, I just love chess.
No, he loves dick. Did you see it in his eyes? That's not the first time that man's orgasmed through his prostrate.
I believe it's prostate. But
well, that's why you're a broadcaster and I'm a chess player.
That is.
I love chess a lot. I'm sorry if everyone else doesn't like chess as much as I do, but I fucking love chess. Okay.
Hey, I think we could all see that in your face, and by the noises you made too.
They weren't that loud.
Well, I will say I don't think I've ever seen anyone love chess as much as you.
Bobby, bitch. I still think you cheated, you bitch.
Nope. I just really love chess, dude.
It really is an insight into my mind that I can't accept a loss. Like, I know that's just a sketch we did for the show, but if this truly was trying to look into my mind, I could not accept the loss. I would go to the point and be like, no, he definitely used anal beads.
Is that what you think? It was anal beads? Or is it because of the...
Like, in the major scandal?
Yeah.
That's what somebody said. I don't think it was that. I think they probably have
anal beads? Mike, you're an anal bead expert. Was it anal beads?
I thought you were going to say chess expert.
No.
The record would, of the three of us, you would be the chess expert.
And the anal bead expert.
Anal beads, dude.
Why not?
Could be an anal bead.
An anal bead, maybe.
Like a butt plug? Like maybe a butt plug
You know
in
how
there?
many moves in chess there are, dude?
I don't know. Not if you're good.
There are 64 possible combinations.
Yeah, but if you're good, you could get it, down in like one bead.
I don't know how they were signaling. I feel like it was a keylogger, though.
3 moves in.
Was he coming? Was the guy actually coming?
I don't know. On one of the online games, he resigned 1 move in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe he heard like the and he was like, I'm out.
Chess is cool now?
Yeah.
Let's not go that far.
If it's cool, dude.
You don't think that's cool?
It does.
One other sport, they're cheating with vibrators.
Baseball.
Touche.
You didn't see that one coming. America's pastime.
Did not.
Just being cool now does fit the theme kind of my life of me peaking before something became cool. Like Pokemon, I held on to way too long.
Do you still have Pokemon?
No, because then I got abused for it because I was the kid who held on too long, and
Your
I
parents
finally
were like, look at this fucking nerd.
parents, other kids finally gave up on it, and then like 3 years later, kids were like, "Oh, we're playing Pokemon again." And fuck you.
Yeah,
I went through that hell. Chess, 4th grade, city champion. Wasn't cool. Got beat up for it. Now here we are. It's cool again, and I fucking suck. I gave up on it.
Now it's super cool, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
that fish-looking girl on Netflix.
Yeah.
Chess cool.
My chess movie is In Search of Bobby Fischer because when I won that championship, the newspaper printed an article that was Bobby Fischer found in Memphis.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Memphis, Tennessee?
Memphis, Tennessee, yeah.
Were you in?
Yeah, shout out 901, homie.
Damn,
You're
dude.
from Memphis?
Yeah.
But you don't talk chopped and screwed.
My parents are from Cleveland, Ohio, so I got
You're not
that
from the dirty south?
northern accent. No, I mean, I am from the dirty south, and I'll show you about it.
Fuck yeah,
Riding
dude.
dirty and everything.
That's
Cashville,
cool.
Tennessee.
In
all
the
that
trap.
shit. Yeah, exactly.
Tennessee.
Yeah. The white version. And then we left because it got too ghetto. Like, our whole neighborhood got annexed by the city of Memphis, and they started putting low-income housing, like, right next to this beautiful lake. And it was just, my parents were like, this is not a good sign of things to come. Yeah. We're not letting No.
Let's move up.
You're like, yeah, let's go to Pennsylvania. The
Yeah,
middle
there
of nowhere.
can't be any there, right?
No, which is crazy. I never met a racist until I moved to central Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like, in the
'Cause in
South,
Tennessee,
people,
they're
they're
too
just like
scared to
over
be
it. They're just
racist.
like, we're over it. It's all good, yeah. But up
That's
here, that people are isolated enough to be like, no, there's a difference when in reality.
Racism still exists in the North, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Are you praising that?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he did give that
I was
salute.
pointing up north.
Speaking of childhood classics like racism and chess, I'm not sure how we can get into this next sketch without giving anything away.
Bobby, bitch.
Mr. Santiago, thank you for coming in today. I'm Officer O'Donnell. This is Lieutenant Lubi. We're going to be the ones assisting you with your case. And why don't you just tell us what happened. Take your time. I know it's very traumatic, but...
I'm sorry. Okay, so this
We're
morning
here.
I was walking down the street to get my medicine. I take a lot of medicine for the voices. And as I was walking, there was this alleyway. That's where it happened.
swear what happened. This is for Evan. You have to.
You have
say
to be
it.
more precise, sir. This story is taking way too much time. Just what happened?
So
Today, please.
Okay. So I walked into the alley, because the noise, and as I walked in, as a
Was it noise in your head or there was noise going on? We are confused.
What did the noise sound like?
it was like whoa, whoa.
So you saw a ghost?
I don't know. I mean, it could have been a ghost. I don't know. All I know is it got really hazy and I felt some things and some stuff happened and that's
Just tell us what happened and please speak clearly. This is getting recorded, okay?
Okay. So basically, I got assaulted,
You got beat up.
sexually assaulted.
You got beat off. Now, what were you wearing?
What was I wearing? What does that matter?
Well, I mean, were you asking for it or?
No, I was wearing a crop top.
You got nice cheekbones. I don't
Valid
know.
question. Valid question.
It's a valid question.
I was wearing a crop top and booty shorts. I mean, I don't see how that was.
That's why they call me Lieutenant Dyke. I always cover up, and I'm not asking for it. Don't ask
Yeah.
for problems. I work with boys.
You know how many times
I know
she's been
better.
assaulted? None.
None. Zero.
None.
Never.
So what you're saying? If I was wearing like just regular plain clothes, I would have been.
I'm saying if you were dressed, how you're dressed now, no one would want to have sex with you.
What are you talking about?
The wrestling.
Sexual assault. Sexually assaulted.
Okay.
You don't have to yell.
I'm sorry. This is it's a very painful experience. I mean, I don't know. You guys are the ones that are supposed to find this person, and I've been waiting all day. I mean, for you guys to get back in contact with me. I was assaulted, and the police aren't doing anything about it.
Manny,
We're doing it right now. We're talking to you. We're trying to help you.
we got a lot on our plate. Well, what did this guy look like?
They were a little older.
You got beat up by an older gentleman and sexually assaulted.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to say that, yeah, sure. She was.
She.
Yeah. It was a woman. It's a.
You were attacked by an old lady in a dark alley. Are we hearing this correctly, or?
You got sexually assaulted by a grandma?
I guess she could have been someone's grandma. I don't know. Does that matter?
Yes.
I feel like you guys are coming down on me pretty hard for this. Like, are you guys gonna help me, or should I just leave now? I mean,
you don't gotta get hostile. Sorry. I mean, I know this is a touchy subject,
Ooh.
But
Good puns today, buddy.
I'm on fire.
Ugh.
I'm gonna take off.
Don't leave. Let's just try to. Do you remember what she looked like? Did she have long hair?
Yeah. She had pretty long hair.
What about glasses? Was she wearing glasses?
Well, she was, but she took them off.
I didn't want to get any love on them. Okay. What about did she have a pearly white smile?
Yeah, she did smile at me. Yeah, now that you say that, and she did have really, really white teeth. I mean, they almost looked fake.
I think we might know who did this.
Perfect.
Seems pretty obvious at this point.
By any chance, was it this lady?
What? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That's a Guess Who game. What are you talking about?
What? This is technology, dude.
Top of the line,
Top
baby.
of the line.
No, it wasn't Liz from
Solving
the Guess
crime.
Who game.
Okay. All right. Well, we weren't going to use this, but we brought it in. The boys in Newark brought this down. Is it
Sir?
this person?
Is this your perpetrator?
Guys, that's a light bright. Why would it be? Why? No.
Don't make fun of our technology, dude.
But we kind of guessed it.
No,
That's not them.
it's pretty close.
That's
but
not the
it's-
old lady that sexually assaulted you in an alleyway.
No, stop laughing when you say that.
It's so sad. I'm
You know what? I'm just gonna leave. You guys have been no help.
Hold on. We've got one more person. We've got a super secret person in the booth that might be able to help you out.
Cool.
Hey, man, it's me in the booth. I think we got your perpetrator here. Does this look like her?
Yeah. I think that might be her. I think so. I'm not really sure.
I got the boobies there.
Oh yeah,
Got the
yeah. Those were her
glasses,
boobs. Yeah,
smile,
and the hair. Yeah, I
you
got
know?
you. Okay, that is her.
Guess who would be a funny way for a rapist to enter the room? Like if he just went in and was like, guess who?
Oh, yeah.
So it does sound like a new porn game where you have to guess who's inside of you.
Or well, that's actually what I play when I'm looking for porn. Is guess who was in that video you saw last week in that one ad on porn?
You don't know her name, and you gotta be like, thick, Tina, tattoos, birthmark.
You keep putting rape in, and for some reason Google won't bring up any results with that.
Nothing.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck with that sketch? Hopefully people loved it. If they didn't, too bad.
I thought it was great.
I think I make everything better.
I think you do, Bobby.
Yeah.
That is kind of the premise of this show.
Yeah.
If they don't like the sketch, then they have a problem with the police.
Yeah.
And I think people have a problem with wrong things, too. Like, we shut down phrases and things, but then we let other phrases just slip through to society. Like, the term stop lollygagging. What lolly do you think they're gagging on?
Like a lollipop?
Do you think that's really what they mean? Or do you think, like, parents can't tell a kid, stop sucking a dick and hustle up?
Yeah.
Like
That's a weird one, lollygag.
Right. Or, like, you're yanking my chain. Who's wearing chains and why are they being yanked? It's probably not for a reason.
It's slavery.
Right, yeah, that's where I'm... It just seems like... No, that's just what I'm getting at. Yeah, like, what else would it be? A dog?
Like a chain, like watch. You got like a pocket watch.
Why would they be yanking it?
It's still kind of racist.
I don't know.
Black people wear watches?
Well, see, that's racist to assume that, Mike.
You assumed I was talking about black people. Yeah, I meant Chinese. They wear watches all the time, and Jewish people love jewelry.
That's true. He's recovering.
That was 2 segments ago. Get better. Be better, Mike.
It's a process.
Do you guys have any phrases you think like it's weird we still use in society?
What are some good ones? I don't even know. Like any, like what are some like work ones that you hear all the time? You know what I mean? Like
I'm probably not the best
early
example.
bird gets the worm and all that type shit.
Fall too far.
That's about sucking off morning wood, right?
Yeah.
Early bird gets the worm.
What's that one? The apple falling off the tree.
The tree.
That one I do like that one though. That's pretty cool.
But if it doesn't fall far from the tree, then it can't grow, right? Because the tree's going to take all the sunlight.
Or you don't get to eat an apple.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Which
That's a good one.
You know, it's actually
can have your
halve, like cut in half your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wait, half your cake?
Yeah, it's like HALVE. You can't have your cake
For real?
and eat it too. That's why the phrase actually works. Yeah, but everybody just thinks you can't have your cake and eat
Yeah, because no one says have a cake.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like
you cut
old
that
English
cake in
times.
half?
I'm just now learning that.
I'm just now learning that too. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, you guys were making fun of my big words earlier. Turns out I can
I feel
make
like
up.
you're making this
Turns
up.
out I can make up some facts to back it up. No, I think that's 100% true.
What else do you make up, Bobby?
A lot. A lot.
Am I even here right now?
You guys are here. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're definitely getting paid.
All right. Yeah, that's true. You said unpaid, right?
Yeah, unpaid, definitely.
Let's go.
Well, I think we've pretty much introduced all of the segments except for one.
What would that be, Bobby?
You ever have a stroke live on air?
Yeah, dude.
I was just thinking like,
You smell toast?
you asked me what I make up a lot, and I was thinking like a lot of times I make up backstories for people in my head.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's do that right now. I'll give you a backstory example. Let's
Yeah.
go to Bobby's version of the story.
Bobby, bitch.
Oh no, wait, we have to set this up first. My bad, guys. Come back. Let's have one of you guys play rock paper scissors. Let's play rock paper scissors. One of you guys can decide who's the main character in my story to help act it out a little bit because I didn't pay for production.
Oh, okay.
And now let's go to you guys playing rock paper scissors, and then Bobby's version of the story.
Cut here.
1, 2, 3.
Bobby, bitch.
Shut the hell up.
Bobby,
Yes,
bitch.
are some props as we do Bobby's version of the story. Mike, I believe you'll be playing the titular character, Sue.
The titular, because she's got titties.
The year was 1972. And while the political landscape of America was changing, so was the outlook of one actress's career. Her first name was Sue. At over 50, she was well past her prime. And although she had landed a role here and there, nothing truly memorable ever happened in her career. Her agent, friends, and family all told her it was well past time to retire. But Sue knew different. She was destined for more.
And all these hoes laughing like so
So
funny.
she continued to audition, take classes, and eventually she landed a callback for a major television show at the start of the year 1973. Everything came to a head for Sue Christmas Eve when her family asked about the upcoming audition. When she told them she was planning on turning it down, her family erupted. Sue was wasting her life, chasing a pipe dream. And now that she had a chance at it, she was acting like a coward? What was she thinking? Rather than fight or explain, Sue fled to the local bar to kill her sorrows. See, Sue couldn't explain to her family how Hollywood worked.
Raping everybody out here.
It wasn't like the Hollywood of today, where now all of the sexual predators and everything bad has been completely expunged.
And then Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein. Harvey and Bob Weinstein.
Thank you, Harvey Weinstein.
I want to thank Harvey and Bob Weinstein.
My agent, Kevin Uvain, and God, Harvey Weinstein.
No, she would have to receive and satisfy a producer from the show to earn her role. And at 50, she just couldn't perform anymore. She just didn't get wet enough. She was snapped out of her daydream by the bartender slamming a martini in front of her. Compliments of the gentleman at the end of the bar. Sue waved and smiled, and he came over and started hitting on her. It wasn't long before Sue realized this was the Paul Simon making advances on her. Now, she was forced to explain the extremely humiliating situation that was preventing her from achieving her dreams and preventing her from teaching Paul Simon 50 ways to leave a lover to the king of romance himself, Paul Simon.
I'm too old for this shit.
In an incredible twist of events, Paul explained, "It's really not that complicated, you see," and he gave her lube laced with THC, which she took to the audition and nervously rubbed on her vagina in the bathroom before the audition. While she was in the hallway waiting for her turn, she just decided to make small talk with another actress who was auditioning for the same role. Obviously, the topic came up of having to satisfy the producer, and the two gals began debating what they thought he would look like. Sue was adamant he would be a white guy, whereas her competition thought he would definitely be Jewish. They decided to make a wager on it, and shook hands, each declaring their bet out loud. Sue went in for her audition and performed her act incredibly. She and the producer connected at both a physical and emotional level. Because the THC had seeped into the walls of her vagina and his penis and into their bloodstreams, leaving them higher than a junkie sleeping in Penn Station. After the producer wasted another potential at the miracle of human life into a napkin, he announced Sue would be given the role. He just needed to know her pseudonym to make the official announcement. Completely stoned and unable to think clearly, Sue muttered the last thing she remembered saying out loud. Her wager. Bet he white. Her career obviously went on to be legendary, and now you know Bobby's version of the Betty White story.
Bobby, bitch. Well, what do you guys say? Is my version of the story better than reality or not?
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was really well acted. I mean, I thought,
Definitely the acting carried it through.
I think so.
My favorite part was seeing Mike in drag.
I love that.
You were like a little eyeliner away from going to drag queen story time.
I'm hotter than most ladies.
And I mean, his
I wouldn't go that far.
His drag was good. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't as good as.
Someone could do drag better than me.
I'll tell you what, Mike. I think there is someone.
I don't know. Maybe. Have you guys heard about these drag queen story times?
Yeah.
Protesting one a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. A couple boys went down.
The good old O'Donnell family outside the library, the Hershey Library.
Knock it off, you fucking.
I would love to see the Hill people of Middletown versus the
that's
Hershey
the O'Donnells
Police Department versus the Hershey Police Department.
Me and my dad.
For those of you who don't know, the Hershey Police Department, they are I know we don't say defund the police around here, but if there was one department to defund, I remember my junior year, the Hershey High School played a game of Manhunt in the park at 9 p.m. Park closed at 8. 33 Hershey police officers came in and captured them all using night vision goggles.
What? That's awesome.
It is awesome. It's also ridiculous.
I think they were trying to get in on the game. They were just like,
we're the
can
best.
Fucking beat these kids.
Shank Park.
Shank Park?
Yeah, you know Shank Park. Yeah. Great
Yeah.
for sledding.
Cops use night vision on you guys?
Not on us. I went to Lower Dolphin.
Were they like
them rich folks over at Hershey?
did they have the beanbag guns or shooting?
I don't know all the stories.
Playing Manhunt, like I thought of the video game. Were you guys just like choking people out?
Again, it wasn't us. It was them. I just heard this story secondhand. But it was Manhunt's like one group's the cops, one group's the hide.
Yeah.
And,
You never played
you can
Manhunt?
Go free your friends from jail.
It's all basically the same shit.
Again, I grew up in Memphis where we said things like manhunt.
Well, we played Manhunt up
We
here.
wouldn't hunt a woman in Memphis.
And PA, we played. Yeah, I know.
It's all right. You didn't see the joke.
Until the sun goes down.
Yeah, then you do whatever. At sundown, you better take care.
Yeah.
Wearing all that long blonde hair, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics. Mike?
I think that's my family crest.
That's how the O'Donnells reproduce.
Sort of a hand holding a cross.
Well, I'm not going to infer too much into that, other than it seems like the liberals have cornered the marketplace on this drag queen story time, and maybe there's an opportunity for someone else to step in.
Bobby, bitch.
Good evening. I am Joanne Nosuchinsky, and thank you for watching a conservative news show other than Tucker. Seriously, thank you. Have you seen the latest ratings? You are watching Conserving the Christian Core, where each week we feature one individual going above and beyond to instill Christian values in the local community. Tonight, we delve into the divergent world of drag queen story time. Perhaps you have heard of the cross-dressing crossover where local libraries are setting up story times for children with the special guest reader being a drag queen. While many viewers at a minimum were confused and many were outraged at the combination of a sexual scenario being presented as a family-safe outing, one night in our CCC saw an opportunity.
Hi, kids! Who loves America?
Meet Marilyn Monroe Doctrine, the red-blooded drag queen catering the conservative message to our kids.
I mean, yeah, it just dawned on me one day the library just needs a drag queen. They're not going to look at what I'm actually reading these kids. They don't give a shit.
Ms. Doctrine shows her name from the infamous sex icon Marilyn Monroe and the well-known Monroe Doctrine. She says much like the doctrine, her goal is to prevent the expansion of woke ideals.
I mean, yeah, I used to defend the kids at our school board meetings, but then the superintendent said I couldn't go to those no more. So this seemed like the best option.
Drawing from timeless classics, Marilyn adds a twist to really drive the conservative message home. Take a look.
Snow White and the 7 Stages of Socialism. Then, Prince Charming kissed Snow White. And you know what happened? Absolutely nothing. And that's what happens when you have a socialistic healthcare system. Princes kiss you. That's the best option they've got. And again, the Antifa member yelled out, "Defund the police!" And all the townspeople rioted and burned it to the ground. And good cops quit, but then Kyle Rittenhouse pulled out his fully automatic rifle and shot 2 Antifa members, and the Antifa boy yelled out, "Help! Call the police!" And there were no good police left because they had all quit. The last little piggy was an NRA member, So he unleashed 32 rounds of fully automatic, hollow-tipped ammunition into the wolf and all of his friends. And now, he and his family are wearing wolf-lined coats all winter.
It's hard to argue with the impact Marilyn is having on her community.
She loved it. She's never sat through a story time before without crying, and there was so much shiny stuff to look at.
And if you are looking for more inspiration, make sure you tune in every day to see our CCC Night of the Week. In upcoming episodes, we have juggling Second Amendment activist.
Shut up, be infringed! Shut up, be infringed! Shut up!
But you never thought you'd see me in drag, huh?
Never want to see it again.
Me neither.
No way, Jose.
Manny, you put the eyeliner on so strong that, like, I was in the bathroom with, and it came off right away, but it would just, like, paint my face.
Really?
And then the fucking lipstick. I mean, Jesus Christ. I put the lipstick on, but it wouldn't come off. Like,
honestly, it was my first time doing eyeliner on a man.
I was a little pissed you wouldn't do the makeup as well, but Mike, it was weird how you had the best idea to get the red off of my face, which was just Jameson.
Yeah, dude.
So now I'm
Cares everything.
definitely gonna get a DUI on the way home, and if not drink at all.
Tell the officer you were dressing like a woman.
Yeah.
He's gonna ask to see.
I wasn't drinking it. I was just rubbing it all over my body.
Yeah, no, come on. What are you, crazy? I wouldn't drink and drive. I would take a bath in it though. Go ahead, Mike. I know what question you want to ask. All natural.
That dick,
all natural.
That dick game, bruh.
100%. All natural, like Omaha steaks.
Nice.
And that does lead us to our final segment we do around here, which is, of course, Man of the Week, Tool of the Week, Hypocrite of the Week. And for the first, I would like to go Man of the Week nominations. And my Man of the Week is very simple. It's Bobby's World, and I'm Bobby. I nominate myself for Man of the Week. But because you guys are my co-hosts, I say the three of us.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys thought a joke was coming. Something like, oh, Prince Harry for making his mom's death all about him. No. Just a sentimental moment. Manny, who do you think should be Man of the Week?
That guy that put that anal bead up his butt to win that game.
That does show a dedication.
Yeah, that guy.
It's kind of like they were like when steroids happened. I can't believe these guys took steroids. It's like, oh yeah, you should try to pursue something. If there was like, hey, there's a drug that's gonna make you really, really good at stand up. You're gonna be famous, and in a couple years people might hate you. I'd be like, give it to me right now.
Yeah, if they were like, it's the same thing with chess. If they were like, you put this up your butt and it'll make you the best chess player, I would fucking do it.
Yeah. Actually, that's where I draw the line. Nothing up the butt.
Okay, well,
you don't want to be
you're homophobic.
I don't want to be something. Mike, who's your Man of the Week? It's certainly not me in drag.
My Man of the Week, actually, for not killing himself after his sex tour leak.
What? His sex were fucking awesome.
That's what I'm saying. They were cool.
Yeah.
He's bad at sexting, but it's just a compliment to him that he's that good at everything else, that he can be that bad at sexting. Like the three of us probably, well, the two of us, and maybe not you, Manny.
Thank you. I love that.
Yeah, dude, I'm saying real romantic stuff and like poetry.
I'm saying the exact same shit.
Okay, all right, yeah, that was what I was saying.
I'm like, your fucking body, wow. What is it?
Your fucking body, wow.
Body's absurd.
Your body is
Your body's absurd. I'm gonna start texting girls that, your body's absurd.
I've had doctors tell me that.
Yeah. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
Could be in anything.
Adam Levine? Good thing.
I guess.
I'm a doctor?
That's a bad thing. But what if your doctor's Adam Levine?
That's tough.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it is tough. If your doctor's Adam Levine, I don't know what signs he's giving you.
Also, but if a doctor's telling you your body's absurd,
I would be more susceptible to colonoscopies, though. If it was Adam Levine or proctal exams.
If he's doing it, yeah.
Prostate exams.
I need checked.
Yeah, come on, buddy. I've been playing chess. All right, I'm sticking with me. Manny, you changing your vote?
With what?
For who's the Man of the Week. We're going to put it out for the audience, but...
Oh, you were taking that as like a joke answer?
No, I just want to make sure. I'm sticking with it. Mike, you're sticking with yours as well? All right, three choices. Tool of the Week. Now, this is somebody who's obviously acting like a giant tool. And I'm going to say the Queen of England.
For dying?
Yeah. If you were really that great, come back from the dead. That's what my king did. The only one true monarch, Jesus Christ. They killed him. 3 days later, I'm back, bitches. You want to be great? Do that.
I thought the Queen died like years ago, dude. I didn't even know she fucking...
Probably did.
I'm sure she... Yeah,
she and Biden probably died 4 years ago.
At Bernie's-ing her. Oh, hello! Oh.
The CIA makes a call. They're like, hey, you know that technology you've been using on the Queen? We're going to need it on a president in about 3 months. So
You make it better fucking work out the kinks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, get it into place.
Then they had to kill her to fucking move it over here. That's the theory there.
One at a time, yeah.
Yeah. Queen died. All the technology that was used to control the Queen is now transferred over to the United States, and it's now being used to control the body of one Joseph Biden.
Some Skynet shit.
Manny, who's your tool of the week? Other than the sheep who don't know that Queen's the new president.
That's what I'm saying. My tool of the week is the king now. The king. What's his name? King Henry?
Charles.
King Charles.
Charles III.
Yeah. The tool, he's got them little fingers that everyone's making fun of.
My tool might be Mike for knowing that, but yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, he's got those
tiny hands.
sausage, like.
We fought a war, so we don't have to care about that shit, Mike.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, haven't you heard Crack-A-Miko?
It's true.
Fuck England.
But yeah, here's my tool. That king. Also, the whole fucking system over there is dumb. Why you still have kings and queens? What do we live in fucking Mordor and shit? Like what?
That is a good point. Yeah, and they do look like hobbits.
Yeah.
I live in the hill. I don't know. Mike, who's your tool of the week?
I misinterpreted this wrong. My tool of the week was the Craftsman 20-volt power drill, cordless.
Now, is that red or green Craftsman?
Red Craftsman.
Because that means, Mike, do you know, or do you want me to explain?
It means it's a good drill, dude.
So the red Craftsman's made in the USA, and the green Craftsman was shipped over to China. It tends to break easier and faster. Well,
the Craftsman.
Manny's allowed to make that joke. He's part Chinese.
I figured with the Dahmer documentary and shit coming out, it's like, what a better time to buy a power drill.
Yeah.
You know what? We were going to be able to just eliminate it and go with the monarchy between Manny and I's choices, but your misinterpretation has led this to another poll. I'll leave it out to the people. And last is obviously Hypocrite of the Week. And since I went first on everything, I'm going to be a hypocrite by throwing it to Mike.
The Hypocrite of the Week?
Yeah.
Me?
Why is that?
Because I'm not fat, dude.
Wait, what?
I was just saying that. I don't say the N-word.
Oh, you just playing along and everything. Okay, all right.
He is a hypocrite.
Might have to open up Pussy of the Week for Mike next.
Oh,
who's your hypocrite of the week?
You, buddy.
Oh,
yeah. You are
guys, please don't fight.
what
This
you
is the first episode. You are what you eat?
Yep, that's what I went with.
Dumb fucking bitch.
Uh-oh, throwing it back.
Your mother was free.
Ooh.
That's all I've got.
We're in a recession.
What does that one mean? Because he's poor?
I guess price should have went up.
Yeah, it should have went up. Supply and demand. And now who's the dumb pussy who doesn't know economics? All right.
Yeah, dude.
Manny, who's your hypocrite of the week?
I don't know, man. After that was crazy. You guys fucking imploded.
We almost made it to the end without a Bobby meltdown.
Are we good, guys? Are we okay?
Mom, but yeah, we're fine.
No, I ate her out. Get it right.
Sorry.
Yeah, get it right. Didn't he tell you about that? Or didn't she tell you about that? It's like, oh, you're going to see your friend Bobby. He ate me out last time.
Tell him I said, oh.
He'll know what it means.
She knows.
Oh, I don't know. My hypocrite is me. I'll just say me.
Yeah, okay.
Or not having a mom who's fuckable enough, apparently, for Bobby to eat her pussy.
I just respect you, Manny. That's all.
Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, I feel like Bobby's the hypocrite of the week. I feel like after the fucking all this shit turns off, you'd be like, all right, get the fuck out of here, you pieces of shit.
No, I would never treat you guys that way. And my hypocrite of the week is somebody who I would treat that way. And it's all these liberal people who are pretending they're sad the Queen died.
Yeah.
She's the epitome of white privilege.
She is.
Like, literally, you can't, it's who is the most inbred person in the world. That's how they choose the Queen. You could make a metaphor and be like, it's like being the something of the Special Olympics, but it's just being the best at the Special Olympics.
Being the queen of the Special Olympics.
You're the most inbred. It's the epitome. Like, get out there and protest. Stop tearing down our statues and be like, there's a literal monarchy.
Yeah.
And
I feel you, dude.
That's my vote for
The
him.
libs.
Fucking weak.
Yeah, get the fuck over yourself.
Did you hear about like the how long people had to stand in line to fucking see just like the old box? I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fucking queen here. Now.
Yeah.
No, they had to see the old box, and then they had to see the box that she was in because they couldn't see her.
Oh,
and like people were waiting for like 20 hours or some shit like that just to see a fucking casket.
Like,
Yeah, the only thing I'll wait 20 hours on is the new PlayStation.
Right?
Xbox.
And now it would have been cool. It would have
That's
been
the box I want to see.
It would have been cool if like if they let you like take a picture with
like a selfie with the dead queen.
They're not waiting 20 hours for this. Just throw it.
Irish are all like just stepping on her.
I want to see a TikTok dance like by the Queen's casket. Yeah.
And speaking of Irish, I'm gonna Irish exit. You guys close out the show.
Okay.
So any thank yous other than to E-Rock and Anthony for putting this on? I'll say thank you to them for that and giving us this opportunity. Lubi for stepping by to help out. And Pat George and Baby Mermaid Productions for helping with that first sketch.
Big shout out.
So other than that, I'll let you guys carry it out and sign off by saying you've been in Bobby's world or something. I don't know. Have fun.
Okay. Bye, Bobby. Well, Bobby's world was cool until this fucking point. You ever be doing
Uninhabitable planet. Bobby's world is.
That's a fun idea for a podcast. You get a guest on, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, figure it out.
I'm gonna just leave now. You end this. You can end this, right?
Figure this out.
Yeah.
I don't even think he pressed record.
No. I'm sure everything we recorded is fucking just not even gonna be able to be used. But yeah, was this fun, Mike? Was it fun recording from space?
It's fun.
Whoa, we're in space. Hopefully they'll turn off the gravity.
Stuck through a fucking black hole.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why a black hole? Why not a white hole, dude?
All right.
Baba Booey.
Howard Stern's penis.
What's going on? What's going on with the... what are we doing? All right, okay.
And that's Bobby's world. Thanks for tuning in.
Bobby, bitch, Bobby. Bobby, bitch, oh yeah, Bobby, bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby, bitch, oh yeah, Bobby, bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby, bitch, oh yeah, Bobby, bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me. Bobby, bitch, oh yeah, Bobby, bitch. Oh. Bobby, bitch.
Hey, you know Batman would definitely beat Black Panther's ass. I mean, it's not even close.
Yeah, sure.
Brazilian.
Yeah, all right, we're here.
We're at Disneyland?
Sure. Surprise!
What is this?
Mike, why don't you have a seat?
What is this, to catch a predator? That girl's at least 17, man.
No, this is an intervention.
Intervention? I have a drug problem.
It's not drugs.
Booze? I mean, I drink and drive every once in a while, but that's not that bad.
We think you might be a bit of a racist.
I'm not a racist, dude. Manny's my best friend, and he's Mexican.
I'm actually Puerto Rican.
It's the same thing.
That right there. That's what we're talking about.
It's the same thing, dude. They both speak Spanish. They both box, rice and beans, Taco Bell. Ah, fucker!
What about the time you were chanting "All Lives Matter"?
They all matter, Pat.
You weren't at a protest. You were in line at that outdoor world.
Okay, well, the dude in front of me had a Black Lives Matter shirt on, and I was like, oh, my life doesn't matter? Like, what the fuck? Like, I care about all lives. I'm like you. I care about blacks, Japs, Mexicans.
I'm Puerto Rican, dude.
It's the same thing.
Alright, what about the time you called the ATM at the Waffle House the Black Wells Fargo?
That might have been racist. But, you see where I'm going with that, right?
Nah.
Yeah, you were being racist.
It was a joke. It's not racist. I only listen to rap. How can I be racist? Rap's black music.
You only listen to Eminem.
Yeah, but Eminem's from Detroit.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Detroit's a very black neighborhood, man. Oh, fuck. I think I might be racist. Andre, I'm so sorry.
My name's Archie.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know I was racist. What, am I retarded?
I got this one. You for the culture.
Where are you?
I'm so sorry, I'm racist. Oh, God. My name's Mike O'Donnell, and and I've been not a racist for about a week now. This intervention has really opened up my eyes and taught me a lot about myself.
And he goes and throws a spade out. He just reneged.
Things I used to say because I thought they were funny or accurate.
I like this game.
It turned out to be stereotypes and hurtful to people of color.
Hey, get off my screen. Sorry. Learning.
POCs, if you would. I just learned that.
There's no hard R?
No.
My friends have really opened up my eyes and showed me the wickedness of my colonial ways. Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, they are different. And it makes me sick to my stomach that I thought that they were the same. There's so many differences. There's no black and white for me anymore. There's only one race, and it's the human race. And I'm excited to be a positive change in the world.
Bobby, bitch.